Hey, this is the follow through. I'm Pastor Fred. Hit that subscribe button. If you find this really helpful and it makes you think of somebody that could use this hope that God gives, I want you to share that with them, because what we're doing is we're listening to God and we're living this out. And today I want to talk about something that I think happens to a lot of us. May not have happened recently, but I bet you in your life you have had a friend, right? Someone that you care about. You're close with them, but they have other friends that they kind of hang out with. And have you ever gone up to them with those other people? And let's just say, for example, like you're in high school and and she's really friends with the popular people, but she's also friends with you. Or he's with those football player guys, but he also is tight with you, but you're not in that crowd. You know how bad it feels when you go up to talk to your friend and they just totally ignore you, that they're sort of distancing themselves from you, like going, whoa, like acting like they don't know you. I mean, nothing hurts worse than that. And it doesn't stop in high school. It can happen when you're really small. It can happen all the way up to like when you're doesn't matter what age, it can happen, and it hurts because again, we want to belong. We want people to love us the way we love them and care about us. And sometimes it doesn't happen that way. And sometimes, honestly, we do that with God, don't we? He loves us. And today in Matthew 10:32, I want to give you just a really cool, just an encouraging thing. Jesus says this. He says, everyone who acknowledges me before men, I will also acknowledge before my Father who is in heaven. How cool is that? Now, sometimes it's not easy to acknowledge Jesus. Sometimes we want to do the same thing and distance ourselves from him. This whole passage talks about fear of people, fear of what people are going to do to you or what they're going to say about you, whatever might happen, the repercussions of being a follower of Jesus. And he's saying, look, you have my word that before the Father, I will say, he's one of mine. She's one of mine. She's one of ours, Father. I died for her. I died for him. I paid the price. I gave my life, laid it down willingly for that one and that one, right? Throughout their whole life, even when it was difficult, even when it hurt, even when they struggled with it even, they acknowledged that I was their Lord, that I was their Savior, that they loved me, even if it cost them everything. Right? Jesus also has a warning after this, that if we deny him before men, he'll deny us before the Father who is in heaven. Now we might see that as not being fair, but to me it seems really fair. Because that's not the outcome that God hopes for, right? He's hoping we don't deny him. He's saying, look, that would be like why would you ever want to do that? You get nothing from denying him but like the ultimate in a loss and the ultimate in just being shut out. See, God's not about that. So he says, I desperately want you to see not just the possibility, but the reality that I acknowledge you. He acknowledges me before the Father. That's what will happen at the end of time. That's what happens every day. I can live with that knowledge. He considers me as his child. He considers me part of his family, part of his church. Wow, that's what I want us to focus on today. That's what I want you to share with the people in your life. I want you to take that down deep in your soul and give it to somebody who desperately needs it. This thing that the Lord of the universe claims them to be his own. All right, so just spend some time today thinking about that, praying about that, asking God to help you to see that it is for you and it's for the people in your life. All right, have a great day and we'll talk to you next time.